the messages. So anyway, we're gonna just see what comes up and bring in the energy today and tap in. So I'm planning on keeping the call, these Sunday calls, a little shorter. I'm finding they're being all this channeling for me and all the energy running through my body continuously is taking its toll on my physical body. So I need to take care of myself. And that's certainly what the Divine Mother would say, right? It's all about self-love. And that was the message that I was getting when I was tapping into her about gentleness and support and feeling nurtured and cared for. So if you're new to this call and you've never been on it before, my name's Kelly Kolodny, and I've been channeling the angel Raphael for 33 years. And when I channel, I close my eyes and I make some toning sounds, and that allows me to tap in to the energy of Raphael. And then Raphael will come in through my being or body or vessel and say hello. And my son Casey is here and he will say hello back. And that will kind of connect the energies, right, Casey?
Right.
And then after that, Raphael will have a message or something to say, and we'll just go from there and see what happens. All right, so here we go. Everybody if you have your phone on, you might want to turn it off because it's likely we'll kind of go into a meditation today. And if you can just, put away any distractions and give yourself the permission to just be really present for the next 30 minutes and to absorb the vibration of this loving energy. All right. We're all set, right? Okay. It is that we are feeling the energy of many of you and the planet at this time, and that is why the Divine Mother's energy is so present. For it is that this energy is filled with complete and absolute unconditional love, in which there is never any judgment, and there is no sense that you need to seek approval or do anything in any way. You simply are accepted completely and absolutely for who it is that you are in this now moment. And it is that the reason this vibration is so present and so here at this time is that when we look across the globe right now, the vibration is very jaggedy, like a broken mirror, and it is very edgy. And because of its edges and some of its sharpness, it can create upheaval and difficulty in the physicality, in the emotional, in the mental, and in the spiritual body, in order to calibrate to it. And so it is that the energy that you would call the Divine Mother is the mother of all of you. And she is wanting to come forward to love you unconditionally, and to remind you that if you do not have the physicality of your mother with you, if she is not present, or if she is not available, or if she is difficult, or if she is anything that is not unconditionally loving and supporting of you at this now moment, that there is this reminding for you that you can call upon this energy that is the all encompassing mother energy, and that she would like to come in today and to talk to all of you, and was asking and wanting you to close your eyes. And as you are closing your eyes, we're going to take a moment to calibrate to her frequency and to allow you to receive her download of information and transmission. There is a very gentle little sweetness here. And this sweetness is inviting you to close your eyes. And this sweetness is wanting you to begin to imagine and to feel the energy of the Divine Mother. However she may appear to you, she may be clothed in a light blue, or she may be in the vibration of a colorful Indian fabric, or she may come in any form in which resonates with who it is that you feel and connect to her energy. I want you to tune in now and to feel her as she is dropping into this now space of where it is that we are and where it is that all of you are. And as she drops down, I want you to imagine her right in front of you. And as she is in front of you, she is asking you now to open your heart and to widen your heart and to expand your heart and to breathe through your heart. For she sees that her dear children have hardened their hearts, for they have endured so much as they have gone through this experience. And she feels your pain and the pain of humanity, and especially of those who are suffering in their body and in their mind and in their soul across the globe. And most importantly, those children who are not housed and who are hungry and thirsty, for her heart opens and aches for them as she opens it wide. But she wants you to know that she is your mother, and the mother that you perhaps have forgotten is accessible to you. And sometimes she knows that you just want to talk to somebody, anybody who really, really cares, who will really, really just listen to you, who is fully and completely present, that does not have an agenda, that is not trying to get something from you, that does not want anything from you, but truly unconditionally, absolutely accepts and loves who you are in the presence of this now moment. And as you begin to feel her energy, she widens her arms wider and wider as you feel light emanating from the hands themselves and the heart. As that light now is moving toward you, we ask you to open your heart and to receive the blessings of this love. And as you receive it, she asks you to come and to move closer and closer to her. And as you move closer to her, you can feel the vibration of her light and the softness and the sweetness of it as she expands it. And as you come closer to her, you begin to see her more clearly and her beautiful eyes as they glow, and the softness of her cheeks, and the redness of her lips, and the openness of her heart as she brings you toward her and embraces you, holding you like a baby, for she is so large and grand that she can hold you in your full development as an adult in her arms and cradle you. And she brings you now and holds you in her arms as she is gathering all of her children across the globe. And as she holds them and tears drop from her eyes, she asks you to come, please, and tell her whatever it is in this moment you want to say, whatever it is that you're going through, whatever hurt that you are feeling, whatever joy that you want to share, that you perhaps feel you cannot with another, anything that you just want to share just because, for an open ear and a loving heart to listen. And as she does this and she opens her heart and her ears and her mind and her soul to feel and embrace you in her love, we will give you a moment now to share with her everything, whatever it may be, and know that no matter what it is, she unconditionally loves you, for there is no judgment in whatever you are feeling or experiencing in this now moment. And so take a moment now and feel her arms come around as they embrace you and hold you, rocking you and bringing you toward her bosom as she holds you dear to her heart. Begin to share with her now whatever you wish. And as you share this, she comes in now with her hand, and her hand just beams from the center a light that permeates out like a ray. And as she allows that light to come out, it goes to wherever you are, and it begins to go around your whole body. And as it does so, it takes those jagged edges, those fragmented pieces, any stress, anxiety, or pain or worry, and she just begins to move her hand in and around your body, softening all of the edges now. And as she softens them, this light around you just starts to soften and glow, moving it into any area around the body. And as this happens, she comes in now and takes a magnificent and beautiful blanket of pink, and she just starts to wrap you in the blanket. And as she wraps you around and around and around, she is cradling you in the softness of this light, the gentleness of this love, as she picks you up again and cradles you in her arms, feeling completely held and supported, knowing that her love is here for you and that she loves who you are. And as she holds you in her arms, she says to you, the greatest gift that you can give to her is to say out loud over and over to who you are yourself, I love you. And we are wanting you now to feel yourself close to her and to say to your own self as you place your hand upon your heart, I love you. 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 You may take your hand now to any place on the body in which you feel something. You may just cradle it and feel her light permeating through your own hands now. For she is moving now into your own body, and begin to feel her merging with yours. And as she merges with yours, you may begin to feel your own hands now, her love. You may place those hands anywhere on your body that you are wanting and feel her healing you. She may be healing your heart of grief. She may be healing your stomach of pain. She may be healing your head as she softens it and takes away the worry of the mind. Dropping down the jaw, dropping down the neck, the weight and the heaviness of the earth, dropping it down and off your shoulders as you begin to relax, feeling her vibration now moving through your body like an electric light of love that is so nurturing and sweet and gentle and kind, where it has no agenda or thought form. It only radiates and vibrates with unconditional love. And as you feel that energy, feel it beginning to emanate more and more and more. And as it continues to emanate in and through your body, it begins to swirl and purify and clear and wash away anything that is not in alignment with the vibration of unconditional love for yourself. She is asking you to receive the love that she has for you and to give yourself the same courtesy to love yourself the way the greatest, most loving, nurturing, omnipresent mother would love you, or you would love an innocent newborn. The love that you would have for them, she asks you to find that vibration, to calibrate your consciousness to that vibration, and to give it to yourself, to give it and to honor yourself enough to love yourself completely and absolutely. Every crevice and every wrinkle, every roll and every pimple, every part or blemish that may be not in alignment with the thought form in which you are wanting, any pain on the emotion or the body, to love that as well, to bring complete, unconditional, surrendering love to whatever is occurring now, through, in, out, and around you. And as you do this, you merge together in a sea of love, and that vibration and frequency reigns across the planet, moving into the cells and the DNA of all of those around the globe. Where you see, she looks down upon you and she sees the jagged edge, but she knows that you may soften it, that you may heal it through the vibration of love. And sometimes you may wonder, but what is love, the dear Divine Mother? Tell me of this, for I do not know. And she says it is something that you must honor and give to self, that you may find love in the frequency of it, in the eyes of the kitten, or the man at the checkout counter, and the flower that is blooming, in the wind in the air, in the waves in the ocean, for love resides in the red cardinal and the monkey in the tree, the cloud passing by. It is in and is everything, and yet it is easy to overlook as you get caught looking at the form itself. But when you move away from the form and you see where it originated from, it came from love, and it shall return to love. And so the emotion or the pain you may feel in any way that it is, it also came from love. It came to show you something. And are you listening? And we know right now everything feels very, very loud, louder than it ever has before. But the dear Divine Mother asks you, are you listening? Are you listening? And what is it telling you? And are you willing to love who you are now? And in that, feel the energy now as if you are sitting in a sea of her love, as if you are in the womb of the Divine Mother, embraced, floating in this nurturing sweetness that is dripping with kindness and compassion. Just feel that and allow yourself permission to absorb it, to merge with it, to become it, to embrace it, to be that. And now she asks you to go today and to find someone that you can love, that you can say something very kind to, that you can do an act of kindness to, that you could cook for or open a door for. Perhaps you will go tonight unexpectedly and serve some soup to the homeless. Or perhaps you will just kiss the cheek of a loved one in a way you have not in a long time. She asks you to extend this love, to hold the vibration of the most divine, unconditional, loving, nurturing mother energy, and to extend that to another in some form this evening, today, to another, to give it, to extend it so that you feel that you are full, that you have it, that you own it, that it is you, and that you may share it now in the most kind and loving way. Step outside of your problems, step outside of yourself, and extend in service to the dear little ones, to the children or the elderly or the sick or the poor or the hungry or the one in need. Remember that they are an extension of you, and as you love them, you bring more love to who you are. And so she has filled you today with her love. And you are going to be just embraced and held in this love now. And she asks in return that you take some of that that has been filled within you and you pour it within another. Not with an expectation or condition, purely unconditional. It could be to a stranger or someone who means something dearly to you, or could be to an animal. As long as you make a gesture of complete compassion and unconditional love, you will keep the doorway of the cord of this love flowing through you, in you, and around you as she softens and holds you in this blanket. She holds the earth and all of her children and sees them whole. And so it is.
And so it is.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you for joining today. I know it was a short call. It was so sweet and tender. And I love you, and I'm sending you all love. And I hope you have a blessed, nurturing, sweet day, and that you have chance to send out that love to somebody else, and do something sweet for somebody. Okay. Many blessings. I'll see you next week. I love you. Mwah. How do we unmute it?
You can do it again. There we
Thank
go.
you so much, Kelly.
Thank you,
Thank you
Kelly.
so
Love
much.
you.
Thank you so much.
Divine Mother.
Love
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you
so much.
to
Thank
you.
you,
Kelly,
Kelly.
thank you,
Thank
Divine
you.
Mother.
Thank
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 you,
you,
Kelly. Thank you,
Kelly.
Thank
Casey.
you.
Thank you.
Love you.
Kelly. Love you, Casey.
Love you.
Thank
Love and light.
Love and light.
Thank you. Love to everyone.
Thank you.
Blessings,
Thank you. Love to
everyone.
all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.